devil is a liar. And he lets you believe that what you want, you cannot have it and still hold up the bloodstained banner. And you can. You can. You can. You can. You can. And so your faithfulness, he honors faithfulness. Your faithfulness coming here, your faithfulness praying when the pastor asks us to pray, if you don't know what to pray for, your faithfulness to fasting, because what he has given us is a spiritual overseer. And so what we can't hear ourselves, what your job is to lead us there. And the rest is up to you. You know, God has free will. He'll let you go out and get high tonight and tomorrow, fall on your knees, and come on back. He's such a good God, he loves us. He'll let you do that. He'll let you stumble and make mistakes. And his word says that. And so we thank God for our pastor. We thank God for the opportunity to be able to go down there and come back and share these few words with you. And pastor said she went to work with the media and felt unqualified. So I have to say that because some of y'all feel unqualified for the stuff y'all want. And you want to do and you want to have. You feel unqualified. God will qualify you. And next thing I know, she over me. They're asking her, Miss Claudia, what we do now? And she's sending and directing folks. And she has no idea. All she did was sign up on the volunteer list. I'm thinking I want to be an altar worker. Pastor was one last year, and she seemed to have a good time. And I said, okay, I need to practice my salvation, leading people to Christ. So I really don't think I'm qualified. But me and Takata had one when we worshiped with Acts, and we went on Saturday, so we went across town. We went door to door. I ain't sure, but I'm going to sit in the back and do whatever they tell me to do. I'm going to be there. Next thing I know, Prophetess Bonnie is standing where Pastor is. They got a bodyguard here at the altar. They got a couple of bodyguards around. I'm thinking we're supposed to be protecting the altar. I'm serving her. I am one person away from her. And I can't even believe that I'm here because all I asked the Lord was, could I go and could I serve him? And this was the same woman that spoke into my spirit and spoke a word over me that changed my life back in 2000. And I'm just saying God will give you the desires of your heart. I asked for first time mega festers. I said, Lord, lead me to somebody who this is their first time and they need a breakthrough. And I hope I'm there to pray with them like somebody was there for me 3 years ago. And lost people didn't keep coming our way. First time mega festers. 2 white men came behind us in the street and asked us where was the church home. So just follow us. 5 lost travelers stopped and we had to direct them to Marta. Another girl who just about got run up the street and we had to snatch her. And so they don't respect pedestrians. You're going to stand here with us. She said she's from New York. And God changed her. And she said Bishop spoke into her depressed life. And she was a changed woman. She said she was scared to fly last year. But this year she was determined to get on the plane. She went all by herself. And I happened to see her. We directed her to registration. Next thing I know, that night I saw her on the floor. She gave me a hug and she says, I'm here. Bishop spoke a word that very night on depression directly to her. This is what I'm saying. And God has just given him a heart for people. He's not the greatest man that ever lived. He won't be the first or the last. But what we recognize is he was the visionary for that meeting. And God is using him mightily to download a word to the people so that your soul prospers. And God desires that of us. He says, isn't that you prosper? He wants your soul to prosper too. That means happiness, right? That means contentment in everything you do. That means happy about your family, happy about your marriage, happy about your vocation, happy about your profession, happy about everything that you do. That's what he wants.